What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check update, the two new upcoming packages, the physical infrastructure package, and the next stimulus package, which we're pretty much getting down to the final leg. Yes, and we're really starting to get some of the details of what what the final price tag is going to be on this next package. Also, I got some extremely important information for you guys in this video. Two actual arrival dates or delivery dates on two different checks that a lot of you guys are waiting for. We're going to get right into in this video. As you know, there's multiple different sets of checks that are going out from these various different stimulus check packages, and brand new information about them in this video that a lot of you guys are waiting for. Literally millions of people waiting for these different checks. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe down below. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't want to miss out on episodes, click the bell icon to all notifications when subscribing. Subscribing is completely free to do so you get notifications and don't miss out on videos. Okay, let's jump right in. Okay, I want to show you some screenshots here of some of my comments. The first check that people are starting to get now regards this $10,200 unemployment tax refund. As you can see here, this screenshot's from last night, but Valerie says, I just got an additional $2,600 check from my $10,200 tax unemployment refund. Yes. Patricia says, my nephew just got his unemployment tax return yesterday. Tom says, Jimmy, just thought I would let my extended family know I got my check in the mail today and my two stimulus checks today. Yeah, I think that's for unemployment. But yes, Michelle says I got my refund for unemployment on Friday. So I do have multiple different people reporting here on the channel that they have just recently or are getting their $10,200 unemployment checks for the unemployment tax break. Now, if you don't know what this is from the third stimulus check package. This is a stimulus provision that they added in at the last minute. In fact, the House of Representatives passed the stimulus check, and then the Senate actually amended it and changed it at the last moment. Then the House had to re-vote on it. This wasn't actually in the original House package. And as you've seen, one of the comments there, Valerie actually says she got an additional $2,600 in refunds from her $10,200 tax credit. That's actually very, very high. That would mean she's in like the 26% tax bracket, 25% tax bracket. Wow, very, very high refund there. Congratulations. That's a lot of money. Yeah, very, very pretty awesome there. So, yeah, I am getting reports here that people are getting this, their unemployment tax refund back. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Now, this is the second wave of this. If you just got this, please comment down below. The first wave was for single filers. Honestly, the IRS has really not given us any information about this second wave yet. So if you got this second wave, let us know when you got it. Let us know if you're married filing jointly, if you're a single filer, if you're a single filer head of household, and you can kind of read through the comments and we'll kind of decipher and get more information as we're just starting to learn this information. That's why our community is so awesome, because we kind of collectively come together and band together, like the extended family that we are, and help each other out here in our time of need. So yes, the second wave of unemployment $10,200 tax-free benefits. It's not a $10,200 check. Some people get that confused. It makes the first $10,200 of income, unemployment income, tax-free. So that means the average person is going to get about $1,000 check. You've seen Valerie there actually got $2,600 back. Some people get less than $1,000 if they're in a really low tax bracket, or if they made less than $10,000. If you only made $1,000 in unemployment income last year, maybe you only got like one check or two checks or something like that, you might only get like $100 back or something like that. Some people get less, some people get more. Depends on your exact tax situation. This is round two. We could see more rounds of this. I really don't expect everybody to get their unemployment checks, tax refunds, stimulus checks. This is from the third stimulus check package. So a lot of people do consider this one of the kind of like alternate stimulus checks because it did pass from the third stimulus check package. Whatever you want to consider it, a tax refund, a tax credit, a stimulus check, an alternate stimulus check, whatever you want to consider it, it's a check from the government and you can spend it like real money. These are going out right now for round two. My fingers are crossed for you if you're waiting for this, that you will be in round two. I fully expect that not everybody will be in round two. That would just be wishful thinking, right? If we know anything from these past rounds of stimulus checks, that there'll probably be multiple rounds. I think from stimulus check 3, there was like 9 or 10 different rounds, and there's still people that have not gotten stimulus check number 3. Yeah, if you haven't got stimulus check number 3 yet, the IRS has really not given us any helpful information. The only helpful information I would say is call the IRS, and I've seen your guys' comments of people that have called the IRS, and they say, yeah, we don't have any helpful information for you. Just be patient. So, yeah. Also, my wife wanted me to alert me from this article that she brought up says that The Perfect Storm, which we actually kind of seen part of that movie on TV the other day. Let me know if you've seen that movie. It's a good movie. The Perfect Storm, in this case, not the movie, but the tax situation, the IRS, brings tax refunds, delays, and stimulus check triggers some troubles ahead. Millions of people are frustrated that their 2020 income tax refunds are missing in action in the wake of what one tax official called the perfect storm. And sadly, the angst could grow in July as many families receive the first payments of $300 a month from the advanced child tax credits, while others are left on the sidelines wondering why they didn't get all the money they're expecting now. Millions are still waiting for their tax returns to be processed. In fact, a tax watchdog said that there is over 35 million tax returns waiting to be processed at the IRS because they simply do not have enough people working there, and they have all sorts of things going on like child tax credits, unemployment tax refunds that they never have had to deal with before, child tax credit monthly payments that they've never had to deal with before. And yeah, it's safe to say that they have way too many things going on. They're sending out checks left and right. But the good news is that they've just now started to send out, from what it looks like, the second round of unemployment tax checks. I hope that you get one. If you had unemployment from last year, I hope you're in the second round. Let me know down below. Let our community know down below if you get it. And if you're single, married filing jointly, or if you're single, head of household, let us know down below if you got it, if it's pending, and when you received it. Okay, next up, I'm getting some increasingly kind of alarming information about the child tax credit monthly checks that are somewhat going out right now, and it's really supposed to go out on July 15th in a few days, okay? And here, let me show you an example comment of a lot of comments I'm seeing. Okay, here is an example comment from Henry Duke. My wife checked our child tax credits on the IRS portal, and it said they had no banking information on us, but every check we ever got from our past stimulus checks or IRS tax refunds were via direct deposit in the past. That really sucks. Now they're going to mail these child tax credits to us, and who knows when we're going to get it. I don't understand it. You got any information to help us? So basically what they're saying is that they normally get their refunds or their stimulus checks via direct deposit, but they logged into their child tax credit portal on the IRS website, and it said that they had no banking information for us. I am increasingly seeing more and more comments like this. So Henry Duke, you are not alone from this, and I want to report this to our community because I'm starting to see dozens and dozens of comments like this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put this link down below in the description of the video. If you're on a mobile phone, you might need to click the down arrow next to the title of this video to open up the description to find this link to the IRS, okay? If you have any friends or family with children, please share this video with them. There's a share button down below, so you can send the link to them for this video to them you can message it to them, email it to them, share it to them on Facebook or anything like that. Okay. You can log in to the IRS to manage your payments, to check to see if you're enrolled to receive payments, provide updated bank account information for this. You're also supposed to be able to make other updates to affect your payments, and in the future, update your bank account information and also provide additional information if you've had a new child. Okay, they're updating this tool all the time. Okay, I'm going to put this tool for you down below in the description of this video. A couple things I want to say to you. These checks are going out to 65 million children. Of course, they go to the adult who claims them on the most recent tax return. You probably should log into this if you're expecting a check. If you have friends or family that are expecting a check, you probably should share this with them. This is pretty important. I mean, we're talking about $3,000 to $3,600, and there's a lot of like problems going on with these. Okay, number one, there's people that are expecting direct deposits that they're logging into this portal, and the portal's telling them that they don't have any banking information on file with them. Yeah. So you might need to update your banking information. Okay. Also, you might not be getting a direct deposit, and then you might need to check the mail. So my advice to you would be, if you've never logged into this portal, you probably should go and log into this portal. It'll probably take you like 20, 30 minutes. Logging into this portal I'm not going to lie to you, it's kind of a pain. You got to upload a photo of your driver's license. You have to like scan a picture of your face. It's pretty secure, right? They don't want fraud. They don't want people stealing your identification. The good thing is that they don't want people stealing your money. The bad thing is that it's probably going to take you 20 or 30 minutes, and you got to kind of jump through a few hoops. And if you have an IRS login, you may not have to do this, okay? Just assume it's going to take you 20, 30 minutes, but just know it's for your own protection. They don't want to have people steal your money. But if you've never done this and you're expecting these checks, you probably want to log in and see if they have your information correct, see if they have your address correct, see if they have your bank account information correct. I mean, you don't have to, but it's probably just a good recommendation, because I'm getting more and more comments from people saying they're logging in and their information's not correct. They're not getting it via direct deposit when normally they do, and there's just problems going on, okay? So I'll put the link down below in the description of this video if you want to log into it. That's my advice. I mean, it doesn't hurt to just spend 20 minutes and check. It's just kind of like, cross your T's and dot your I's. Yeah. So remember, you're going to get 6 monthly payments for the rest of the year, $250 per child per month for children ages 6 through 17, $300 per month per child for children under the age of 6. The payments are going to go to the person who claims them on the most recent tax return, mom or dad, or even a grandparent, whoever claims them on the most recent tax return. Children ages, college students ages 18 through 24 are going to get a one-time payment of $500. I believe that goes on the tax return that you'll file, your 2021 tax return that you'll file in 2022. I believe that you're going to get that on your tax return as a one-time payment. Also, the first half of this year, you're going to get your 6 months of payments as a one lump sum in 2022 on your tax return. So you're going to get $1,500 for children ages 6 through 17. And for children under age of 6, you're going to get $1,800 as a one lump sum on your tax returns next year, no matter what, because the first half of this year, the payments are gone. And if they extend this in the next stimulus package, which that's one of the things they want to do in the next package, then you'll just continue getting monthly payments every month, $250 to $300 per child. Okay, and that's where we're really going to come to a lot of these other things. So Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Joe Manchin are kind of, they're really kind of starting to open the window of what we're going to end up seeing here in this package. And that's because, also one more thing I just want to briefly mention in case you didn't see it in my last videos. Some people my hair is actually in my eye. Some people are actually already receiving their child tax credits pending, especially from Chime Bank. So let me know, or let our viewers know, if you're already seeing your direct deposits pending. So I don't think that everybody is getting their child tax credits not via direct deposit, because some people are saying they're already pending. But I think it's just good to check and see, because again, if you're expecting these checks and you're not going to get them, it'd probably be good to know that, right? And rectify the situation. Okay, Senator Bernie Sanders and Senator Joe Manchin are giving us a kind of a really good glimpse, a really good look into what's going to be in the next stimulus package named the American Families Plan. Senator Bernie Sanders says he's opposed to anything below a $3 trillion price tag, okay? He says he would oppose anything below $3 trillion. Now, Senator Joe Manchin recently said that he would like to see anything around $2 trillion. Okay. So that could kind of potentially set up a showdown between Senator Joe Manchin and Senator Bernie Sanders. I get a lot of people saying, well, why is Bernie Sanders and why is Senator Joe Manchin so important? I mean, who cares about Joe Manchin and who cares about Senator Bernie Sanders? And I get it. I mean, who cares about Joe Manchin and who cares about Bernie Sanders? But first of all, Bernie Sanders is actually, not to pick people out of any particular people. Bernie Sanders is actually a VIP, a very important person. Number one, he's the Senate Budget Chairman. He's actually the person in charge of the reconciliation process. He's probably the second most powerful person in the Senate right now because of his position. He was actually the second person in the Democratic Party to get the most presidential votes. He actually got the most presidential votes in the Democratic Party behind President Joe Biden. Okay, so if President Biden wasn't there, if you just waved the magic wand, poof, and President Biden didn't exist. For some Republicans would probably like that, right? Bernie Sanders got the most votes. Okay, so if Biden didn't exist, there's a very good likelihood that Bernie Sanders could have, in an alternate world, been president. Now, Bernie Sanders is actually 79 years old. Biden is 78. I don't think Bernie Sanders can really be president now at this point. I mean, because Biden's 78. He's going to run again in, 3 years? So he'll be 81. Trump is 75. So if he runs against him in 3 years, he'll be 78. Yeah, they're all getting close to 80, right? So the problem is Bernie Sanders isn't going to be able to run next time because Biden's going to run next time. So Bernie wouldn't be able to run until the next time. So he's probably not going to be able to ever really be president. I get a lot of people that say he should be president. He's not going to probably end up ever being able to be president. But he is a Senate Budget Chairman, and him and Joe Manchin, and thus really all the senators, the Democratic senators, I should say, I'm not picking sides, but here's why, are very, very important people, because every Democratic senator has to vote yes on this reconciliation process to pass the next stimulus package, the American Families Plan. If a single Democratic senator says no, they can't pass it. Now, that is very unlikely to happen, because if that happens, they'll just take them aside. We kind of seen this happen in the third stimulus check package. Senator Joe Manchin said, I don't really like the package. They literally were voting on the Senate floor mid-vote. They took him aside off the floor. They went off to a Senate chamber, and mid-vote, mind you, mid-vote, and they went off and talked with him and negotiated with him for like 8 hours in the middle of a vote. And it ended up being the longest vote in history, because they literally just paused the vote and went off and negotiated with him. Because, and I get a lot of comments saying, why is Joe Manchin, he's not more powerful than the president? And believe it or not, in some cases, a single senator like Joe Manchin or Bernie Sanders, or in the past, Republicans, when he was majority leader, Mitch McConnell, when Mitch McConnell didn't let that $1,400 cash act, when former President Trump when he was president, wanted that $1,400 stimulus check. Trump was the president and he wanted $1,400 checks when he was still president. Nancy Pelosi passed it in the House. Mitch McConnell didn't even let it go to a vote. In that case, Mitch McConnell was more powerful than the president and more powerful than the whole House of Representatives. He was, in essence, the most powerful person in the United States in kind of a bad way. He prevented everybody listening to this channel from getting a $1,400 stimulus check. I know it's kind of crazy. If he would have just let it go to a vote, he could have voted no. We would have all got a third stimulus check before Biden even came into office. I mean, it was Republican President Trump wanted it, and Mitch McConnell didn't even let it go to vote. And here we are today. The Democrats control the House, the Senate, and the presidency. He literally lost the Senate for his own party. Many, many people blame him for that. I mean, literally, like 6 days later, they lost the Senate because of those Georgia Senate runoff votes. So in many cases, one single senator or it's not really so much the House because there's like 435 people in the House. So it doesn't really come down to one person so much because there's so many people in there. It doesn't come down to one vote. But in the Senate, because there's 100 people, a lot of times it comes down to that one vote, Senator Joe Manchin or Senator Bernie Sanders. And Senator Bernie Sanders is saying he's not going to vote yes unless it's below $3 trillion. Now, I don't want anybody to call him a liar if he votes less than $3 trillion because this is part of a negotiation tactics, okay? First of all, the third stimulus check package was $1.9 trillion. And that had the largest stimulus checks of $1,400, and it had the child tax credits, which were the largest checks ever for the child tax credits. And it had rental assistance, SNAP, WIC, and pandemic EBT programs, all sorts of different things in there. We're probably going to see, hopefully, Medicare expansion in this, which is a program that will go on likely forever, which will have like denture covers and hearing, dental, and vision coverage for seniors. I mean, we're seeing a lot of talk for that. I mean, that is coverage that will benefit seniors for many, many, many years to come. I mean, I think it's going to be a permanent medical coverage. I have no idea why. I mean, I know that there's the Medicare Advantage plan, but the majority of people don't end up choosing it because they can't choose their doctors and stuff. But I have no idea why that the majority of Medicare does not cover hearing, dental, and vision. Like your eyes and your teeth and your ears is part of your body. Like why that is not covered for Medicare medical, it makes no sense to me. That's something that should have been done a long time ago. Hopefully it's done in this package because I mean, we see Senator Bernie Sanders say every day that the majority of seniors cannot afford to get dentures. They cannot afford to get hearing aids, and we see these stories every single day. So I think that is a change that is long overdue. Now, which of these changes from this particular list are going to be in this next package or going to be in the next package after that? The Democrats get a whole nother set of reconciliation cards on October 1st. So they're going to pass more packages. They're going to continue to pass as many packages as they can until the November 2022 elections. So they have a little bit over a year until the next election, and if they lose the House or the Senate, that's kind of when game is up for the Democrats. So they could win both of them again. You know, the Republicans could win both of them like they had in 2017, 2018, and then Republicans would have free reign to pass anything they want. So again, Republicans just had control of both the House and the Senate in 2017 and 2018, and they had the presidency under former President Donald Trump, and they wanted to get rid of the filibuster. So we'll have to see how many of these things they can pass in this next package. And this is kind of where things are going to get really interesting to see what is going to be in this next package. I will keep you up to date with everything. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to subscribe down below. It's completely free to do so. Remember that new videos come out here on our channel at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After subscribing, click the bell icon to all notifications to get reminder notifications when we go live with new videos. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video is about President Biden's Social Security raise, how he wants to raise Social Security. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.